Hey, so I want to give you an update of where things currently stand. So I've actually been let go of my permanent job that I was doing 4 days a week. Now, on the surface of that, it seems like a terrible situation to be in. But I actually see it differently. I think for a while now, the company where I wasn't the right fit for me, wasn't pushing me, and some of the decisions they were making, or quite a lot of the decisions they were making, weren't aligned to my way of thinking. And that's okay. But I hadn't made the decision myself to leave, and they terminated my contract. Now, I've got a 4-month period, notice period. Some people call that gardener's leave in the UK. And it's strange because this period you think I would be rushing into something, updating my resume, contacting loads of people, really wanting to get another job. But it's been 3-4 weeks now. In between there, I've been to the UK, been on holiday with my children, and I've used that time, it might seem to some people unwisely, but I know that I won't get that time back. So I've spent it doing things that I want to do. And that's not always necessarily easy, especially, we all have family, and the older generation, like my parents, they kind of, there's this sense of urgency and, okay, what are you doing? Are you contacting these people? What's your plan? The reality is I don't have a plan, and that might seem strange right now, but I feel strangely comfortable with it. It's about taking a step back and understand what I want to do and how that's going to serve. And it's really a flip from most of my life, because I've always felt that I was going to serve someone else. I was going to work for a company. I need to be accepted by another company. Oh, okay, well, this one didn't want me, I need to go here. But I don't think that way anymore. For some strange reason, I feel that it's me that needs to create something and people come to me. I can't quite explain that to you or why that is, but I was thinking about contacting one of these companies, and I was thinking, what happens if I become a permanent employee? And I was like, yeah, but then I'm limited, and all the things, all the ways that I think about doing things, and the things I like to do, the way I work, and my rhythm, my routine, all of that goes out the window. But if I create that for myself, then I'm in control of that, rather than putting all the power on an employer to define what I can and can't do and continue to ask for permission. I don't want to go there. So for now, I have time. I know time goes away quite quickly, but I'm taking a step back rather than rush into something. I've taken a moment, spent time with my children, started to build some good routines and habits, giving my brain some space to think about what it is that I want to do. And it might not just be one thing, it might be multiple things. I've talked before about creating my own business. This is something I really want to do. I cannot tell you why. I know creating your own business is not necessarily easy. There's no guarantees that it will be successful, but every time I've tried to give up that idea, it keeps coming back. It's like that someone's knocking on the door of my head to say, okay, well, no, come on, you could do that. But that could be just a side business, and I have some time maybe to start building that up. Is that the right thing? I don't know. I've put on weight recently. I've fallen into some not so great eating habits, so I can try and get back on track. And I'm very much aware that your eating habits, your sleeping habits, your exercising habits really play a part in your mental health. Now, I think that's just part of my journey. It's not like I need to reinvent things. I had a routine before. I just need to get back on track and maybe increase that or think about it slightly different, try something new. That's okay. But I have this space now where I can think about things rather than just rush in and not make the wrong decision. I don't think there are any wrong decisions. And it's strange because on the surface of it, it can just seem like I'm delaying things. That's occurred to me. I'm like, oh, I'm just pushing it off, not making any real decisions. But inside me, I can tell you that it feels differently. I'm just giving myself a place to breathe, because for a long time, I know that it's easy just to get into that work mode where you just do stuff, do, and you're just doing stuff, and it may seem productive from the outside, but the reality is it's not that important things that you're doing. You're just doing many things, and you say to yourself that they're urgent. So it's a strange place to be in. There's external factors like family, friends, talking to you, kind of projecting their world onto you, and you have to be, okay, that's fine, and push back. And as much as I love them, sometimes their words can come in and it sits with you. So I'm trying to create some distance in my mind, not from those people, I still see them and speak to them, but just to be comfortable with my journey and how I'm going to do it. Not looking at other people, how they do it either, because their journey is also different than mine. And secondly, creating that space, understanding what I want. What do I really want? I'm 45 years old. I've spent all of my life doing stuff in the way that I thought other people wanted to do it. But the most joy comes when I do it my way. And it's about aligning with who I am and what I want to do and how I want to do it. And I cannot tell you why, but that feels that will be successful. And I strongly believe that when you're successful, not based around money, but the money will come after that. So I'm excited to see what's going on. I'll give you an update. It might change next week. I might be sitting here saying, okay, no, I'm in a terrible state. Anyone got a job out there that you need me to do? But for now, I'm in a comfortable position. I'm actually very grateful that the company let me go. Not for the reasons, because I don't believe that's right, but it's forced me into a decision and into a situation that I don't think I would have put myself in before. So for now, that's it. I'm in a good place. I'm taking the time, I'm building habits, I'm thinking. So let's see where this goes. I will give you an update next week. Take care of yourselves.